Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that he told US President Donald Trump last week that any US deal with Iran must include the dismantling of Iran's nuclear infrastructure, not just stopping the enrichment process. Speaking at the annual conference of presidents of major American Jewish organizations, Netanyahu also said Israel still needs to complete the job of destroying all tunnels in Gaza. He said Israel has already dismantled 150 kilometers of an estimated 500 kilometers. Netanyahu said he is skeptical of a deal, but it must include enriched material leaving Iran. Iran is pursuing a nuclear agreement with the US that delivers economic benefits for both sides, days before a second round of talks between Tehran and Washington. Iranian Foreign Ministry official Hamid Ganbari said that for the sake of an agreement's durability, it is essential that the US also benefits in areas with high and quick economic returns. He said common interests in the oil and gas fields, joint fields, mining investments, and even aircraft purchases are included in the negotiations, arguing that the 2015 nuclear pact with world powers had not secured US economic interests. Israel's cabinet has approved further measures to tighten Israel's control over the occupied West Bank and make it easier for settlers to buy land, a move Palestinians called a de facto annexation. Ministers voted in favour of beginning a process of land registration for the first time since 1967, a week after approving another series of measures in the West Bank that drew international condemnation. Far-right Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich said they are continuing the revolution of settlement and strengthening their hold across all parts of their land. President Donald Trump says member states of the new Board of Peace will pledge more than $5 billion for Gaza reconstruction and humanitarian aid at a meeting on Thursday. In a post on Truth Social, he said thousands of personnel have also been committed to a UN-authorized stabilization force for the region. The initiative follows a Security Council resolution backing the post-war plan for Gaza. The British government is considering bringing forward the target date for spending 3% of economic output on defence, a year after it last increased its planned budget for the military. The BBC said Prime Minister Keir Starmer's aides were now looking at proposals to meet the 3% ambition by 2029. It said no decision had been taken, but the government recognised current plans would not cover rising defence costs. Britain, which has warned of the risks posed by Russia, said in February 2025 that it would increase annual defence spending to 2.5% of GDP by 2027 and target 3% in the next Parliament. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has reflected a feeling of profound change among European leaders at this weekend's Munich Security Conference, when she said that some lines have been crossed that cannot be uncrossed anymore. US President Trump's push to annex Greenland, and with the Russia-Ukraine war about to enter its fifth year, and Moscow viewed as an increasing threat by its European neighbours, leaders from the continent declared they would accelerate efforts to boost their own defences and rely less on the US. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.